What do you reckon, guys? Should we go in? We've had enough, yeah? Right, so the blue one, little tiger, he is like my best friend. Red one, yeah, not so much. But anyway, now look, here's the van. Can you see the van? See what it says? It says Edshed Restorations, Dilton, Chile, Thailand, Incorp, Telex, fax. Anytime. No job too big or small. I'm joking about that. Anyway, look. So at the moment, can't get away from this little furry slime. Right, guys. So it's the same day, Saturday. I don't know, plus whatever. And I obviously cut the back off. Now the back's obviously out there and it's gone. And I've obviously been cutting and messing around here. Now, every time I sit down, I get my assistants want to sit on me. So I've cleaned off the crap off the roof, ready to cut the roof off. But if I do it on my own, it's going to fall down and I'm going to cause damage. So that needs to be done. I've measured up everything I need. All the sheet metal is over there on the plan, right? So that's what I'm going to get. I'm going to get a lot of it preformed now. Right, so basically, if I get it already cut up, I haven't got to do too much cutting with it. And it's going to be a lot easier for me in the long run. So what I'm going to do is I'm lengthening it about, I'm going to bring the sill forward about 4 inches, right? Mainly because I'm going to box all that in and replace all that. And I'm going to box that to the chassis leg. And I'm going to replace the entire back bulkhead because that's all rotten anyway. So I've chopped it all out. So once I get this out, which possibly could be tomorrow's job with the angle grinder, and I get someone to hold it so it doesn't do a lot of damage, because otherwise it's going to bend down and do damage. Now I know probably there's going to be people say I should brace it, but the thing is, I'm sort of thinking along the lines of I just can't be bothered. Whether that's good or bad, I don't know, but we'll see. We'll see. To be continued. Now I found some doors. So I got some front doors, and I found some front hinges. And on the back doors, I might be putting a front door on the back, and that'll lengthen me back, and that'll give me my extra wheelbase, which is what I need. I need a little bit more extra wheelbase, and the reason is because I've done some measurements, and I'm stuck with about, it's gone now. Well, anyway, whatever it was, I'm stuck with a little bit of an issue. My doors are sort of 54 inches at the bottom, and they're 40 inches at the top, so I've got, the top's good because I can use this. I'm going to use this for the top because it's got the right shape. But the bottom is an issue. So I've got a little bit of an ugly, large 8 inches to lose on each side. That sounds a lot, doesn't it? Yeah, well, look, yeah, I can lose 8 inches because what I'm going to try to do is I won't try and still keep doing the pinching in. Because when I've looked at the doors, the front doors, now, obviously, you're seeing it in real time here. I've had a few siders. Well, anyway, so there's the front door. Now that front door fits perfectly. And if I put that door on the back, I've got this problem here because the door swoops up. So I'm going to have to cut the door straight down there, which means I could then weld it straight to there, and I can weld it straight here. The inner structure gives me a lot of crap, and I come back about here somewhere, which is my extension on the sill, because this is all crap. I'm going to replace all this end. I'm going to do all that from the inside, which is I've already done. I'm replacing the rear bulkhead, but the bulkhead's coming back to about here now. And then those are going to be cut now. I've got 3 foot from there, here, coming up. It's going to come up there. Diff's going to mount on it, and then it's going to come to the back. And hopefully, it's going to be really close. I mean, we're talking really close with the height. But I don't want to buy any more doors, and I'm going to use what I've got. So if I have to section the doors and lengthen them, I'll have to do it. If I have to lengthen them and shorten them, I'll do it. I'm not going to go crazy. I mean, this is supposed to be just for fun. This is for fun, for a laugh. So look, edge of the sills, I'm going to replace the entire boat, the inner part, but they've already replaced the inner, but they've just made a mess of it because they left the old part. So I'm going to chop all that out. I'm going to redo that, redo the chassis legs, and redo the back, say, 6 inches of the floor. And the transmission tunnel is where the diff's going to sit, which is about here. So the two radius arms, which are already there, they're there, the red things. So that's going to be what the rods are going to fit on. The cat's already found its way in through the floor. But yeah, so, you know, like tomorrow there should be some more stuff. Monday there should be some steel, and then hopefully, maybe if it all goes according to plan, by the end of this week, we might have her sitting like looking like a van, and then we're going to have to work out, like I say, the tops. The problem is the back actually does like a swoop down because of the haunch on the back. Now, obviously, I don't want to use that. I want to keep it flat, and I want a nice panel in the side. So we'll see. We'll see what happens anyway, guys. Come on, look. It's like Bad Chad says, whatever my brain tells me to do, I'm doing. My brain is telling me that I could be doing a lot more than what I'm doing. Stuck in the shed with a pair of these little bastards. But they are good. I mean, they help. So, hey. Do you help? No, you don't help. But at least you're here, aren't you? Why us? Because you're here, lad. There's no one else. Now, I can't lift it. It's too heavy. So I could do it with a jack, but I'm worried I might bend it. So I want to wait till I get some help tomorrow. I'm going to put those two bits of wood over there underneath onto the actual chassis legs and then tie it down. So that's my jig. That's the jig. And then I'm going to do the rest of it. So yeah. But this is going to come off tomorrow. I'll cut this off. So I haven't got that to deal with. And then yeah. No. Yeah, no, get off me. But yeah. I'm going to find some panhard rod. I know I've got some radius arm rods which I can use. I think they were tramp bars, but I think they got road joints on, so I'm going to try and find those. I don't know where they're going. And there's my wheel arches. That's my wheel arches, so I'm going to use those. And if I use the doors, what I've already worked out is if I use 2 doors to get me, I can then cut the shape. I use that for my pattern. And now I'm going to just bring the back slightly round. I don't know. We'll see. Look, you're seeing it at the same time I'm seeing it. So if you see what I'm seeing, then this is 6 minutes of your life tacked onto a video you can't get back. So, yeah. It's Saturday night, stupid o'clock, and I'm still here. I'm still standing. Just me and the cats. And I wish they could use the welder and grinder, because look, they know what to do. He says, this is what you need to do. But yeah. So, talk to you guys. Like, subscribe, follow us about. Hope you can make some out of this, and let's just see. Let's get it done. Let's get it done, as they say. Talk to you soon. Bye. Right, guys, it's the same Saturday night in the cat. There's only one Louis, me and Tiger left. Right, so we've been cutting and dicing. We've diced and cut. So this is all crap. So we've done some measurements. We've got all that ready, so we know what to do there. These we've been trying to chop, but we keep breaking blades. I need to turn on its side. I need to get back up to about where that bit of wood is on both sides, and that's where it gets narrow again. So all this is coming out. We're going back into that floor up to this seam. So I'm not too worried about how much rotten that is or how much rotten that is. That's all coming out. Yeah, I'm watching videos. Anyway, so this is all coming out. This is going to go. This is going to go. I've been peeling it off, breaking it off, doing bits and pieces. So I'm obviously going to cut that off. I've cleaned all that up there, but I've got to do that. I need some help because I think that'll drop down and cause me no trouble. Now, I've done loads of measurements. My back doors. I've done loads of measurements. I'm dealing with about 3 inches. 1.5 inches each side. So the cat and I have talked about this, and he says just don't worry about it, because he says like if you got 3 inches, you can like alter it, shape it, grind it back, it'll be fine. So I'm listening to him because he knows. Apart from that, he likes hot dog sausages. He's all right. So yeah, so we got a sort of idea that we've got all the measurements made. We got to cut all this crap out because this is all rotten anyway. So this is all going to go anyway. So we're going to cut the whole lot out. Going to get down to the flat area of the floor, because this is either a repair panel put in here. It's either a floor or a back panel, I don't know, but it doesn't light up. So I'll kind of cut that off flush, and then my new panel which I'm going to make is lower than this. It's actually a lot lower than this, because the diff is going to sit here. So the diff has to sit here so that the prop can go through there. So I've worked out it's about 8 inches. It's like from here up, it's 8 inches up before it goes flat to the back, which actually is pretty good, because it does give me about, like the cat and I were talking, about 1.5 inches. He thinks it's actually a little bit less. I think it's a little bit more. Either way, I'm not gonna worry. No. I mean, really no on that one. Right, so it's only him and I left. We're last two standing. Me and who's that guy? I don't know. What's his name? Voice Script Garage. So we're watching Voice Script Garage. It just came on. I was watching something else and it clicked onto there, so I'm turned off. So enough with that. Do not scratch my fingers or I'll kill you. Put those claws out and I will personally... Oh, he's lovely. Okay. He's the only one left, it's just him and I. The other one's gone. Everyone else is gone, it's just me and him. And he doesn't care about the grinder, he doesn't care about the welder, he doesn't care about nothing. He just wants to either stay with you or sit with you or just be here. So, I mean, hey. He's gorgeous. He's great. Anyway, so look, guys. Right, so for all the people who if anyone's actually interested in this crap, right, so they made pickups, they made recovery trucks, but no one's ever made a panel van. So I'm making a panel van. So, yeah, I'm going to make a panel van. So me and Tiger are making a panel van. Aren't we, Tiger? He says, I can do this. I'll stay here with you. I'll be with you. No one else cares, but I'll be here. So he also knows that there's like hot dog sausages in the fridge. So look, he knows exactly what he wants. So yeah, so come on. So from the point of view of this, we've done this. We've cut it. We need to chop some more off. I want to tip on its side tomorrow. Now I still am going to brace it, but I think I might. So if I do tip onto its side, I'm going to brace it across in a triangle onto the bottoms of the inner sills to the roof. Only because when I tip on its side to chop those chassis legs out to get back to the original 3 by 2.25 or 2.5 so there, it might move. I don't know. But like, hey, come on. So let's just do it this way, guys. Right, we're here. We've done all this. We got this far. Me and the cat. It's Saturday night on the 1st of February, and we had a gutful, right? Haven't we? We've had enough. Can we go in now? He don't want to go in. He loves it out here. He actually wants to be out here. Well, you give me the motivation I want to fix things, because I'll tell you what, without him I wouldn't be here either. So come on, we're going to go, yeah? Come on, let's go. Let's go. Get off my lap. Get off my lap and go. Let's go. Get off. Let's go. I think he was a mechanic in a previous life. I think he was a car mechanic. I think I'm going to have Henry Ford on my lap. Because he goes, yeah, just keep going. Don't go in. Just keep doing what you're doing. Keep doing what you're doing and I'll help you if it gets difficult. Come on. It's bloody midnight. It's Saturday night. It's just him and I. Him, me and Vice Script Garage. And to be honest, guys, we're doing all right. We're doing all right. And yeah, I just wish he could use a grinder. Because if he could use a grinder, we could have done it. We could have got that car. If he could have lifted, tipped on its side, I tipped it over here and cut those things off. But I'll do it tomorrow. All right. So, continuing on, guys. Say, hey, if you can make some drivel out of this thing, just make one video out of it. And what do we want to say? What do we want to say? What do we want to say? Like, subscribe, and you can see more of me fixing cars. So I've been finding door hinges, right? So I've found some door hinges. This I've lost the bolt. He at it. I got 3 hinges for the other side, and I've got loads more. So I need some for the front. I don't need it for the back. But the more I look at it, the more I realise how much work's been done to this. It's had like panels over there. It's had inner wings. It's had floor pans. Not necessarily a very good job, but some of it's really quite neat. Some of it's just bloody hideous. I think they must have given up. They must have realised that this thing was rotten as a bug, and decided that maybe it was a waste of time. So the front end is okay, but the pedal box, which I thought was made to fit, I'll take you around and look. You make some of this, because it's like, why not? Because, like, at the end of the day, guys, I'm here. It's only me. So I went up the shed and I found that. It's a manual pedal box for XS. Right? Manual pedal box. Right? And I thought that's what they cut it for. But it won't fit. Whatever they've cut this for could be for an automatic pedal box. Possibly XJ8. But they've obviously altered that pedal box for something. And unfortunately, I can't fit the manual pedal box. I'm going to, so we're not going down that road. We're not going to start. That's over now. We're going to make it work. So we're going to make our own cross member. If we whatever cross member we use, it's going to matter. A lot of rot here, rot. They've cut. They were going to repair it. They've repaired this. They were going to repair this. I can repair all that. I'll clean all this up. And they've repaired this, and they put like a patch in there. Well, they don't let the patches. So whoever it was, they were doing their best. Maybe they're in the comment section. They're going to say who they were. They're going, we were doing that. We were going to make it. It was the best one in the world. Well, guys, if it was you, please comment, because I've now got the load of rubbish, and I'm now trying to. Well, it's a great big gaping hole at the back, isn't there? Anyway, as I say. But yeah, so at the moment, right, guys, I've been peeling off welds. I've been cutting out. So I broke the blade. Look, see, broke the blade. Anyway, because the grinder, I've lost the battery, so I really am struggling now. But this is the mission. Tomorrow, I'm going to get that out, clean this up, clean that up, cut that off, get rid of that bloody roof panel, and yeah, alright, I might weld something from here to here, and I'm going to tip on its side. So that's tomorrow's job. Anyway, like you say, tomorrow's another day. But look, in the day, guys, I'm here. Just me and the blue cat. We're here. There's the red cat. Blue cat's gone outside. Red cat's come in and said, well, I can help you. Yeah, well, where were you when I needed you? You weren't here. So, obviously, any minute now, the blue one's going to come tearing back in here. With a look of like, where was he when you needed him? He wasn't with me. Anyway. So, look, guys. It's done. It's chopped, it's done. Monday, I will get the box section sorted out for the rear chassis legs. And once I do that, well, it'll move along a lot quicker than you think, believe me. Now, I have a bit of an issue with the engine gearbox side here, but I got the other one, and what's stopping me, right? And I'm going to say this because obviously you never finish anything. Listen, I'm not a painter and decorator. I don't mind doing bodywork. I haven't painted anything. I hate it. And to be honest, like I like the fabrication. I like doing this, the finishing off thing and the painting. So maybe you'll have the raddest looking van in the world with rust and whatever. But at the end of the day, at least I've made it. At least I've done it. And whether I use that 4.2 engine with that 5-speed, or I use a 3.8 with a 5-speed, or I use a 3.6 with an automatic gearbox, it's not going to matter, really, is it? You going to care? No, you're not. And between you, me, and the cat, it's just us. There's no one else. Wish there bloody was. But yeah. So let's do it this way, guys. Whatever engine I use, I use. Whatever I use on the other one, I use. But I need to get involved in, when the weather gets good, I need to get doing some primering. And I think I'm going to do it. I'm not going to do the old spraying thing. I think I might actually roll it flat, and try to do it like that. Because I hate paintwork. I hate it. You know, so I don't know. I'll do the best I can with what I can do. And if I have to roller it with a 2-inch roller from Proper Job, then I'll do it. And if I have to spray it, I'll spray it. And if I have to paint it, I'll paint it. But at the end of the day, whatever I do, does it really matter? Yeah, it doesn't matter at all. As long as it gets sort of something. Because at least because when it's like that, it's scrap. But when it's together, it won't be scrap. And someone else might see the beauty in it. Well, I'm not, if I don't do it. So let's just look at it this way. We're here, I'm doing it, and if I can do it tomorrow, tip on its side and cut those chassis legs out of it, by the end of this thing, I'm not going to say, I tell you now, right, we can get this, by the end of this week, if I can do them chassis legs, I will. I'll have it done. I'll have it done. I'll have it a lot further than it is now, trust me. Because I'd love to do it. I want to do it. The cat and I were talking, and he said he wanted a 2-litre XF with an 8-speed gearbox in it. And I said, look, we can't do that, because we can't make that work. And he said, well, I want that. He said, no, because that'll help Greta. And I said, no. I don't know what she wrote down. I'm going to have a petrol engine. It's already been made. The carbon footprint's already here. And if it costs me £10 a litre, it'll still be better than anything you could think with electric. So, yeah. We're going to say that this will be already done. It's already made. This blue footprint's already here. And the only footprint I'm making is probably the electric I'm using to cut it up. And then maybe the gas I use to weld it. The electric I pay through the nose for. Yeah. Let's do it this way. Let's just say, guys, I don't make it lovely. I don't make it smart. I make it like rough and running, and I just spray it with lacquer. Yeah. Cover it in rust proofer and cover it in lacquer. No, that's what he says. He's saying do that. He's saying like do whatever you want. It doesn't matter. He said, because you know what? As long as you feed me, I'm all right. So yeah. So let's do it this way. We're done. We're sorted. We've got it. We're up. We've got those legs to cut out. I want to cut them. I want to cut them with a grinder. I want to turn on its side so I can cut them out flush, straight. So I'll cut the roof off and I'll cut the legs off. So you might get some viewing, you might not. If you don't, well, get it next time. If you do, then get it this time. And if you don't get it, well, you're bloody lucky because it ain't you having to do it, is it? It's me. So, but this is the best bit. Ready? Look, there you go. Can you see that? Edshed Restorations, Duke Marsh, Chile, Thailand, Inc. Corp. Telex. Fax. That's going on the side. See you soon, guys. Bye for now.